Than the Athlete Podcast. Before we get started, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss anything. So let's go ahead and jump into today. So today I got KJ, I got my boy DJ, I got my boy Desmond, and I got my boy Joey V. Man, hey man, we all came together and decided to do a little podcast. So today we're gonna be giving y'all underrated blessings. So y'all go ahead and get ready for that. Hey, so KJ, before we get started, you want to shout yourself out? You want to shout somebody out, whatever?
Well, shout out to fam in the C-Town, you feel me? C-Town can shout out, you know what I'm saying? That's all.
Right, DJ?
Shout out to the city, man, in Houston, bro.
Yeah, man.
I just really want to thank God for letting me be here today, and thank for everybody that was an important part of my life down along the way, and many blessings be coming.
Thanks. Joy V?
Definitely shout out God. What's up, Mom?
Alright, bet. Alright, bro. So let's go ahead and jump into today's topic. So today's topic, like I said, will be underrated blessings. So everybody, I want y'all, just really relate, think on this question. And to y'all people out there, I want y'all to really think on this question I'm gonna ask y'all. What are some blessings that either you or people tend to take for granted? So KJ, I want you. What you think on that?
Me personally, I think we take relationships for granted, man. Just us meeting new people, you feel me? Just not, you know what I'm saying? Just knowing somebody on your side. And I think sometimes we kind of, you feel me, don't go out as much, or, you know what I'm saying, or try to stay to ourselves instead of, you know what I'm saying, go out and meet new people and and it can grow you as a person, you feel me? So,
Facts.
So relationships would be a big one for me.
DJ?
Me, I say the people we meet. Some people take for granted the people they meet, because the people you meet in this world they can have they can better you in some situations.
Okay. Damn.
Same as Kay said, like the relationships, stuff like that. I feel like us getting the ability to wake up every morning is also a blessing. I feel like that's something we look over and we just think we just woke up and it feel like we're going through the motions. So I feel like that's something we most definitely could be more appreciative about.
Joey?
I feel like every breath, like that's just like, we're just sitting here, we don't think about breathing, but the fact that we have oxygen right now, the fact that we could all walk and grab a bottle of water if we wanted to, like stuff like that is just underappreciated.
Most definitely. And I'll say for myself, I watched this video of Inky Johnson. He does his little motivational videos and stuff like every day. And literally like the day prior, I was talking to my coach and he was basically saying like, Moni, you need to get back on your stuff with this podcast and stuff, man. Like you this is for you, like for real, and you need to come on and get back to it because the people are waiting. I'm waiting type. So I was like, basically, okay, bet. Like, and that next morning when I saw that video of Inky Johnson, it was like basically people they take advantage of, saying that they're gonna make it home every day. And not a lot of people, that happens. So at the end of the day, that's a lot of people take that for granted, just thinking they're gonna make it home every day, and a lot of people don't. So, and that clicked in my head, and I was like, bro, like, it's so much in this life that we all take for granted on a day-to-day basis, and it can easily be taken from us. You know what I'm saying? So like, whether it's any little things, any big things that we just we really don't even recognize, it's just like we can't take advantage of those things because it's somebody out there that doesn't have those things that we have. So, all right, and I want to ask y'all this next question, and sure, it doesn't matter who answers it. So how do you think we can change that? I wouldn't say reaction, but the intent of us not really thinking that we're taking advantage of that. Like, how do we change that?
Well, I mean, I know the bad way.
Okay.
Like, life will humble you, and then you'll realize it. Like, for Inky Johnson, he was grateful for two arms. Or he wasn't, like, I'm not saying he wasn't grateful, but he was living life with two arms, and then, like that, he was paralyzed in his right arm. So sometimes life will force you to adjust and realize how good it was, but sometimes you don't see it till it's too late.
Facts.
That was a good point. I feel like kind of like what he said, and I feel like a lot of times we just be going through the motions. Like I said earlier, like we don't really look at our life and grasp the moments and never really get complacent and stagnant, and really realize like there's always somebody that's worse off than you, even though what you may be going through or may be tough circumstances, not downgrading what someone may be going through, but I always look at, okay, I'm still here, I still got another opportunity to be better, and the Lord still loves me because I'm still here, so taking advantage of that, and then also, like I said, looking at other people's situations, people have it harder and still come out on top, so it really just about having a lot of resilience and consistency.
Facts.
Just really just going off what they were saying, bro. Like, just knowing where you at is somebody always in a worse predicament. You feel me? Just, you know what I'm saying? Always be appreciative, you know,
Of what you already got.
To what you already got, man.
Facts.
For that was for me, man. Just, you know how school. I know all us in school. You know how school can get, man. And,
Man, what?
and there's so many people. We be like, man, I don't think I can, you know, make it through this. You know, I know how it could be with this schoolwork and stuff, man. But you just know, I was talking to this guy, man, and he wanna be here so bad, which you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you know, and his, you know, and sometimes we take this for granted. You feel me? Just us being here. You feel me? And I talked to him. Man, I just want to be up there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we was blessed enough, and when I first got here, I was like, dang, I want to get away from here. But you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm here and I see that, I thank God that He put me in this predicament. You feel me? And not, you know what I'm saying, not bashing him, but not being in the spot that he in.
Facts. You got something to add on that, DJ?
I would like to add that we should be appreciative to the stuff we have.
Facts.
Cause anything we taking at any moment, any second, any time of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to sleep tonight, now wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. So how do we change that way of just thinking like, okay, where I'm at right now, it's somebody else that's out there, you know what I'm saying, that has less than me, and I should start being grateful. How do you change your mindset of being ungrateful to grateful?
Me, I say go put yourself in and go observe. Go, you know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? Just go out and see people that's not doing as good as you. And I promise you it will humble you to the point be like, it'll have you saying thank God in your roughest times. Because it's always somebody doing, like I say, it's always somebody doing worse than you feel me? So I'll just say you know what I'm saying, go somewhere where you see people that don't have a house or they don't have nothing, and I promise you it will humble you and have you praying all day, every day.
Yeah. Just for you not to be in their shoes.
Facts.
What's crazy is some of the people that have nothing are even happier than the people that got everything. Like, it's all perspective.
Facts.
Because, like, what's the song? Love Yours, J. Cole. Because J. Cole, he basically was saying, like, at the end of the day, you can have everything and still be, you know what I'm saying, still be sad.
Facts.
And not happy and stuff with your life. So at the end of the day, you have to be able to enjoy what you have and enjoy the people that's around you. So to ultimately, you know, live a happier and better life. Because at the end of the day, when you're at the top, so you may not have nobody. So enjoy what you got now. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, what y'all was saying was, you know, how y'all said you can go see other people's situations. It reminded me of the story in the Bible. I think it's in Matthew. Don't quote me on this, but the dude walked up to Jesus and was like, how do I get this eternal life? And Jesus told him to go sell everything he had. But, and, you know, he came back. But apparently he didn't come back because he was tied to his money.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So it's like he was tied to the money ain't have him. So unfortunately he didn't do it. And I'm pretty sure he didn't get eternal life. But that all comes back to like saying what we was talking about, like never really taking the moment for granted and really being thankful for what you got and what you don't got. And how you said people without less than we have can be happy. Maybe because they happy with they happy with themselves, like they truly know themselves, like they know where they at in their life, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
They know who they are.
yeah, so that's why I always been hard on myself. Like when I get to where I get, like I'm never gonna forget where I come from. I'm always gonna realize like the opportunity and everything that comes with it, and have it tied to me and not me be tied to it. 'Cause if you tied to it, then you can't get away from it. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Yeah.
That's strong. That's deep. I like that. So next, at the end of this topic is called underrated blessings for a reason. So at the end of the day, I look at, even for myself, at the end of the day, it's a blessing just to wake up in the morning, bro. It's a blessing just to open your eyes and just say, "Oh dang, it's a new day." Why do you think people, you know what I'm saying, don't just thank him? Why do people, you know what I'm saying, take that for granted? Because at the end of the day, like, it's a blessing, like I said. So why do y'all think that, you know what I'm saying, people don't really just thank him?
I think people don't thank him because they expect to wake up every day. They expect for them to be able to go move around and do whatever they gotta do. They don't know that it's him that's waking you up every day. Him that's making you move around, making you throw a basketball, throw a football, anything.
Thanks.
I mean, that was a good point. I really just like to talk about that because one of my good friends would talk about something like that not too long ago. The reason why a lot of people just don't really thank him because like a lot of people really not believing for real. Like they may believe that he real.
False believers.
Yeah, like they haven't made him Lord of their life. Lord of their life is you gonna follow the rules.
Yeah.
It's a certain standard to being a Christian in this thing. And a lot of us just get, like I said, how he said, we expect to wake up and all that kind of stuff, which is really one of the worst things you can do because that's how the enemy can come get you. You're not on guard. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand. What's
complacent
going on in the moment. So that's why I kind of chalk it up to that. Like a lot of people, they're not really believing for real. Cause like I said, he was talking earlier. He was like, this person believe in God. I was like, yeah, but the Bible say they confess with their mouth, but their hearts are far from me. You know what I'm saying? So you can say I love you, but then go do what you do. So that means that ultimately it's like you're not really believing in me in the first place.
You're not really into
Right.
I think that a lot of it is like perspective. Like you wake up in the morning and you can say, I have 3 tests today, I have to work out, I have to go do this, I have to go do a loan. Or you can, I just woke up, I get to walk over and brush my teeth. I have running water to even brush my teeth. Like, and the more that you find gratitude and everything, it's like, it's basically like an equation. Like, the more gratitude you have, the more blessings pour in sometimes.
Facts.
Just because that's, I don't know.
You go ahead.
Bro, it basically just comes down into just standing that word, man. Don't drift away from it because whether people believe it or not, everything, even with this quest, everything goes back into the Bible. It's there. It's revealing itself every day, man. So just basically stand in that Bible because, like you say, man, you hear this day, you go on the next. All us collectively, man, that lost people, and they was here with us one day and gone the next. So, man, just stay in that Bible, stay in that word, man, and just let God lead you in the way He wants you to.
Okay. And I like that you said that. So us all as athletes, how can y'all relate to somebody? Well, not relate. How can y'all, you know what I'm saying, just explain to somebody how to, do that? Because at the end, it's hard to, us as athletes, we have school to juggle, we have, athletics to juggle, and then a whole lot of grown-up stuff that we, you know what I'm saying, that just life in general. So how do y'all balance that, and what advice would y'all give on to a up-and-coming freshman or somebody that's coming to college?
Me, I'm gonna say, you have time. You have. I'm not finna sit here and say that you don't have time because as a college athlete, I know I have time. I take a nap, or stay on the game. You have a time to meet with him. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him on a daily basis. To me, you know what I'm saying. We at a D3 program, so I can vouch for us at ETBU. We have time, and I feel like us as people, we have time, and we just let everything just forget about the meeting with him and just talking to him on a daily basis.
Just make him,
kind of like what he said, and then like what me and Joe was talking about earlier. just taking out the time and like realizing the opportunity because like a relationship, you have a girlfriend, you expect, you know, when y'all together, her to treat you a certain way. But if you know you're not spending no time with her, you can't expect her like to really love you the way, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I feel like a lot of us, we look at God as like a genie. Stuff gotta happen bad in our life for us to really like.
You got to ask him for stuff, yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that. But it's easy for everybody like to really be happy and be in these moments
when they're up,
stuff going good, when
facts.
going bad. Then what you gonna do? And like you said, like we all have time. I mean. A lot of us like just get complacent. Like I be having homework and stuff. I don't be want to do it. A lot of times I wait till the last minute. But I kind of feel like this, like how it is with God. Like you don't need to wait till the last minute to come.
Facts.
You need to really be with Him all the time. So when the enemy do come, you will be good. And so I feel like just really realize where you come from and realize that He the reason you here. So you really can, you know what I'm saying, lean on it. And I feel like it's been sticking Him at all times. So. Because the dude say in the Bible, he lead the 99 sheep to get the one. So regardless of what's going on, he's still, you know. So.
But I just had some. What was I about to say? Oh, so basically, like, don't do it on your own. Like, you might think that you can do everything on your own, but eventually you're gonna hit something that's bigger than you. And you're not gonna be able to rely on your own strength anymore, and life still has to go on. So if your foundation is in God, then there's nothing that can set you off course. Because no matter how big the storm is, that storm was sent by God. Like there's nothing bigger than God.
Amen to that. All right, y'all boys. So lastly, before we wrap everything up, what y'all, you know what I'm saying, with us talking about this topic, what are some underrated blessings that y'all self that y'all, you know, tend to see yourself doing, and you know what I'm saying, that y'all would want to work on? And I will use myself for an example. Being not worrying a lot so much about, you know, materialistic things, about things that go on, and just knowing that, hey, God got my back, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about these things. I don't have to stress about these things, because at the end of the day, I know that He's with me at all times, and I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, I don't have to trip about nothing. So what about y'all?
Just off you, bro. Just you know what I'm saying. Just let's give it to God, man.
Facts.
You know, just now. I'm sorry, just to bring up school all the time, but just with that, man, just feeling just overwhelmed with work. Taking that many classes, you know, just knowing that I'm not by myself, you know what I'm saying? I have the higher power over me, you know what I'm saying? And just when times get rough, don't try to hold it in, give it to Him, you know what I'm saying? And I promise you, everything is going to work out.
Me? Me? I think we should just give everything to Him. That's what I think. Me personally.
Straight up, straight like that.
If you give everything to Him, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about.
Amen.
Just pray and give it to Him. That's all I think.
Damn.
I feel like where I can really like be better, like with especially getting closer and getting over a lot of these underrated blessings and like really sleeping on them. I feel like one of my biggest goals, I need to like stay consistent. Like I don't be consistent at all. Like I might be consistent 3-4 days in a row, then there'll be a night I'll be laying down and I forget I need to like spend time with Him, worship.
Facts.
Like, man, I'm gonna be good. And I go and lay down. I gotta stop doing it because I feel like that's the way the devil will get you farther and farther away from Him. You know what I'm saying? To try to get you. And like the Bible talks about having a kink in your arm, and you don't really want to have it. That's why back in the day in Rome they made sure they had no loose holes or none in their armor, because you know what I'm saying, the enemy will see that. And I kind of look at that like how the devil is. You weak in this area, you strong in that area, so you obviously gonna go to the weakest area and try to get you. And I feel like not being consistent is one of the areas he like attack me, then get me to try to follow his way. So
yeah. What I'm talking about is basically what me and Desmond was just talking about earlier, about kind of just putting the past in the past. Like, I find myself a lot dealing with the past and the present, but it's in the past for a reason. And, like, yeah, I mean...
Yeah, leave it there. And that's it. Hey, but look, I appreciate y'all guys for coming on, man. Today, like y'all don't know how much this means to me, fam. Just having y'all boys on here, y'all just like real life, just having y'all on here. You know what I'm saying, for my podcast and all that stuff. Like I really appreciate that. Hey, if you guys like this podcast, man, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel for you can be a part of the MSE gang and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss anything on the channel. Hey, till next time, peace. If you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss anything on the channel, man. Also, follow me on all my socials linked in the description down below. But until next time, hey, peace.